Evening. Thank you so much for joining us. I don't think we're going to have many attendees today. There was a little bit of a mix-up with the date. So I'm really happy you were able to join us today. So I think I'm going to start. I don't think anybody else is going to join. But before we start, I would just like to introduce myself and hear a little bit more about you. So my name is Janine, and I'm a senior application specialist at Nexford. I've been with Nexford for almost over 4 years now, and I've had the opportunity to speak with learners from all over the world and just show them what our learning platform looks like for one and what Nexford is about. So if you could quickly let me know in the comments what program you are interested in, or if you're unsure, and then maybe I can, since we don't have a lot of attendees, I can maybe touch a little bit more on your specific program. So if you could maybe let me know, that would be great before we start. And then I'll also leave time for questions. So I'm going to go through my deck, our presentation deck, and then I will leave some time for questions as well. If you have any questions, MBA with focus on AI, great choice. So this is one of our goals for this year, is to really incorporate AI. So we do have an MBA in AI, but we're also incorporating AI into all of our programs and how you use AI. So I'm really excited to talk a little bit more about that. But I'm going to share my screen. So while I am sharing my screen, I won't be able to read any of your questions, but please leave them in the comment section, or I can even give you a chance to speak. So at the end of the webinar, I think that'll be great. So I'm going to start sharing my screen, and then I'll just keep an eye on the chat just to confirm if everything is playing and if you can see the videos. But otherwise, we'll leave the questions to the end. I'm not going to delay us any further. Let's go. Okay. Oops. Apologies for that. Right, so this is just our welcome message. This is the agenda that we're going to go through today. It's just our welcome message, or at what Nexford University is about. I'm going to go through the programs, this admissions and scholarships, but I think when I go through the programs, I'll specifically speak a little bit more about AI, and then our admission requirements and scholarships, alumni results, the virtual tour, specifically about our learning platform beyond NXU, and then we'll have some time for the Q&A. Chat box open. All right, so basically at Nexford University, we've reimagined what a modern university experience should look like. So it should be accessible, flexible, and built around your goals. So we designed for career-driven learners. Many of our learners already study. So this is why it's very important for us, or why Nexford University's online programs are built around our learners. It's not like a traditional university. We have to be on campus every day, have to attend your classes every day. So this is really designed for career-driven learners around the world who want to build in-demand skills while still earning a recognized and accredited degree and credentials. So instead of following the old campus model, we've created a 100% online learning experience that fits the way that we live and work today. Everything is moving so fast. Like I said, we don't always have the time to go to a campus or attend on-campus classes. I know it's great, but it's not always an option for all of us. So also thanks to technology, we were able to deliver world-class education at a fraction of the cost of a traditional university. And this is because our programs are competency-based and focus on real workplace skills. And the return on your investment often comes much faster than you would expect. So whether you're looking to upskill or change careers or get ahead in your current role, Nexford equips you with the practical job-ready skills that can make a real impact. I want to also say, so we've reimagined what the experience should look like. It should be accessible and built around your goals. And here's some feedback from one of our MBA graduates. His name is Jason Weimer, and he's an American living in Thailand currently. And he also started his own graphic design business there. But after a few years of running it, he basically realized that there was still so much he wanted to learn, especially around leadership and integrating tech into his work. So he chose Nexford because the program gave him the flexibility to study online while continuing to grow his company across multiple countries. And I think this is what really sets us apart, that you can learn while you are working and while you have a family. We do understand that it takes up a lot of your time, and this is why we've designed this specifically for you. But basically his MBA was in advanced AI. And it also provided him with the valuable insights and skills, and also helped him to rethink basically how design, tech, and data can work together. So whether it's using customer data to improve operations, or applying AI concepts to streamline inventory and enhance decision making, it's all in one package. And that's our MBA in AI. So I'm looking forward to show you how we are going to use AI a lot within our degrees as well. But here's a little message from our founder and CEO, Fadel Al-Tazi. I'm quickly going to play that. I hope the sound works.
It's been said that the future is a convenient place for dreams, so why not dream big? I've always known education changes lives, but I first realized its impact over a decade ago. On my entrepreneurial journey, I saw a gap between the skills of college graduates and the needs of employers. With my own startups, I struggled to find people with the right competencies. For example, I couldn't find a software engineer with effective communication skills. I couldn't find the creative designers who could plan.
So I'm just going to pause it there. But this message is also, the welcome message will also be available in your orientation course. And this is also one thing that sets Nexford apart from other traditional universities, is we don't just teach you a degree or the materials that you need in that specific field, but we also teach you skills that employers are already looking for. So this is one thing that really sets us apart, is very skills focused. So when you walk out of Nexford University, you're not just equipped with a degree, but you're also equipped with skills that employers are already seeking. It's not something that you're going to have to build up after your degree. So why learners choose Nexford? Nexford wasn't, like I've mentioned, not a traditional university that moved online. We were built online from day one. So every part of our learning experience was designed with global learners in mind, and also working individuals with families. So you can learn on your own terms from anywhere in the world. We are licensed and accredited. We are relevant and flexible, which I'll get into a little bit more in the webinar. And we basically get that life doesn't run on a fixed schedule, and neither do we. And while our courses aren't self-paced, you can finish each course in about 8 weeks, or sooner. So you can also finish your course in 4 weeks, and at the end graduate sooner. But that's if you're able to. It's not a must if you're able to. So if you're doing well academically, you'll be able to take on more courses later in your program. So that really helps. And then also building connections, which is really important for us. So while everything is online, you won't be learning alone. You'll be part of a global supportive community. You'll be able to connect with peers, faculty, and professionals from all over the world, as well as your peers, whether it's in your country, people studying the same degree as you, or in multiple different countries. But it's all professionals from around the world who are on a similar journey than you. So Nexford is accredited by the Distance Education Accrediting Commission, the DEAC. So the DEAC is listed by the US Department of Education as a recognized accrediting agency, and is recognized by the Council for Higher Education Accreditation, so CHEA. It's a mouthful. And then we're also licensed by the Higher Education Licensure Commission, HELC, in Washington, D.C., which is the same organization that licenses all physical universities operating in Washington, D.C. So Nexford University also received a specialized accreditation for our master or MBA. So this is just for MBA. It doesn't include the MBA in finance or the MBA in entrepreneurship, but our MBA with 7 specializations. So it's the International Accreditation Council for Business Education, IACBE. So if you're taking the MBA in AI, it also falls under this accreditation, the extra accreditation. And one of the things that really sets Nexford apart is how predictable and flexible our tuition is. So you pay a flat monthly rate. There's no upfront charges or hidden costs. So whether you take on one course or more, your monthly cost stays the same. And this is for our master's degrees. I just need to preface that. Our BBA works a little bit different, but this is for master's degrees. So if you do take on more courses in a month or in a term, you're not going to be liable to pay per course. This is for the month that you study and not per course. So it's a flat monthly rate, no big upfront fees, and no hidden charges. So whether it's, like I've mentioned, one course or more, your monthly cost stays the same. So it's really super easy to budget. And the best part is the faster you finish, the less you will pay overall. Because like I've mentioned, you only pay for the courses that you are studying, or the months that you are studying, my apologies, the months that you are studying. So if you, let's say, finish your master's in just 12 months, you'll only pay tuition for 12 months. But if you take the average of 18 months, you'll only pay for 18 months. And if life gets in the way and you need a little bit more time than 18 months, you'll never pay more than 23 months for your master's degree, as long as you just finish within 27 months. You'll just need to finish your degree in 27 months. So I'm not going to touch on the BBA tonight because we are looking at the master's degree. I see we've got another attendee, so welcome. If you've missed anything, don't worry. We will share a recording of this webinar as soon as it's available tomorrow. We will be able to share that with you. So if you missed anything, don't worry. Let me just touch on the BBA as well, because I'm not sure what program you are interested in, but thank you so much for joining again. So with our BBA, like I've mentioned, the pricing is a little bit different, or the tuition is a little bit different. So with our BBA, we've got a pay-per course model, which you can study at your own pace and pay for a single course at a time. So there's no monthly commitment, unlike the MBA. So this means if you move slower, you'll not have to pay more. The BBA also gives maximum flexibility. So when you complete one course, you can start the next one when you are ready. So, and this also means you can take longer or shorter to complete your degree, the same as an MBA. This is all designed to give you a peace of mind and a real flexibility, so you can move at a pace that works for you without worrying about penalties or any surprise cost. And this specifically for BBA program, that's a little bit longer than our master's degrees. So we also designed our programs using a workforce model, what we call WAM. So this approach assures that our programs are forward-looking and built around the skills employers are actively seeking. So to achieve this, we combined in-depth research with insights from global advisory board of industry experts. So our advisory board also plays a big key role in shaping our programs. So this is comprising leaders across various industries. The board meets with us multiple times a year to review new offerings and recommend any updates to existing ones and programs as well. So our mission is to help learners connect with the careers that they aspire to and we offer a range of flexible learning options that support your goals. So with our master's degrees, we specialize in mainly business and business technology, offering programs like our MBA, Master of Science in Digital Transformation, Data Analytics, and Entrepreneurship. With our bachelor's degree, it's also it also features specializations in high demand areas such as AI, business analytics, entrepreneurship, digital marketing. Then we also have career pathway certificates. These are undergraduate certificates. So if you're not ready to commit to a degree yet, this is a great way to start. So we also have 2 career pathway certificates. One is in operations management and one is in professional sales. And each is tailored to prepare learners for in-demand entry-level roles that don't require a bachelor's degree. So if you don't require a bachelor's degree yet, but you would like to learn, this is the perfect program for you. Then we also have a variety of individual courses. So that's for those looking to build targeted skills without committing to a full degree. So the courses can be completed in 1 to 2 months. And while our foundation has always been rooted in business and business technology, we've continuously evolved to integrate technology specifically and emphasize on power skills, such as communication, collaboration, critical thinking, and so much more. And after all, having the knowledge is essential, but also knowing how to work with it effectively with others is just as important long term. So now I'm just going to touch a little bit on our programs, a little bit more in depth. So first I want to start with our graduate degrees. I think I skipped a slide there. There we go. So then we, first I want to speak about our master in business administration or normal MBA. So this, if you're someone aiming to grow your career or at the crossroads of business, tech, and leadership, this program is a great fit. It's designed for professionals who want to boost their strategic thinking, leadership skills, and that also being done in a global context. So typical roles after completing an MBA includes like senior positions like a chief operating officer, COO, management consultant, or marketing director. And at its core, the program builds well-rounded expertise in business management, leadership, and strategic planning, skills that are all valuable across almost any industry. And also with our specializations, which I'm going to get into a little bit more in the next few slides, is also a great way to stand out and specialize in a specific field. And as you've mentioned, you are looking to take an MBA in AI, which is fantastic. Next, I just want to talk about our MSDT, or Master of Science in Digital Transformation. So this degree is perfect for professionals leading digital initiatives who want to deepen their ability to drive innovation through tech. So graduates often step into roles such as the digital innovation specialist or chief digital officer, positions where you're basically responsible for steering the company's digital future. And the main focus here is using cutting-edge technologies like AI, cybersecurity, data science to create real business value and improve operations. Next up is our MSDA, so that's our Master of Science in Data Analytics. So this is for anyone looking to sharpen their technical analytical skills. This program also offers a solid foundation to thrive in data-driven environments. It prepares you for roles like, let's say, data scientist, a business intelligence, finance or data manager, all positions where data truly drives your decision-making. So the focus is also on helping you master the tools and techniques used to analyze data, uncover insights, and maybe get smarter business strategies. So this will be a really great fit for you. And then we do have the MBA in entrepreneurship. So this is a different degree, MBA degree, than our normal MBA with the 7 different specializations. So the courses are different. This is for somebody like, let's say, you're passionate about launching a business or driving innovation from within a company. This will be a great program for you. It's tailored for aspiring founders, future startup leaders. So maybe think startup founder, a VC analyst, or even someone building a new venture from the ground up. And at its heart, this degree teaches you how to turn innovative ideas into successful ventures through strategy, funding know-how, and practical startup skills. Okay. I didn't skip. All right. So lastly, I want to speak about our newly launched degree, which is our Master of Business Administration in Finance, or MBAF. So finance today is evolving faster than ever. So with global volatility, new technologies, especially new technologies, and rising expectations from stakeholders, the way capital is raised, allocated, managed, it's constantly changing. It's so fast evolving. And that's why leaders who can connect strategy, technology, and innovation aren't just valuable, they are very, very essential in today's world. So the MBA in Finance is designed to equip professionals like analysts, consultants, and managers with advanced expertise in financial strategy, investment management, emerging technologies such as AI and blockchain. It's about preparing you to lead with confidence in this rapidly changing landscape that we live in today, because it is rapidly changing. So the program also opens doors for leadership roles, such as a financial manager, portfolio manager, a chief financial officer, or even a financial or investment strategist. My apologies. So here's also the bonus. So when you're enrolled in the MBAF, you'll also have the opportunity to earn 2 globally recognized certifications from CFI at no extra cost. And we've also recently introduced a mini MBA. So if you're not really ready to commit to a full MBA, you are able to enroll into our mini MBA certificate program. So the mini MBA builds your foundational business skills in strategy, marketing, finance, and operations. You'll also develop leadership and decision-making capabilities by working on real business challenges, also curated from the world's leading organizations. They also earn badges that demonstrate the skills you've built. And this applies to all of our degrees. You do earn badges throughout your degree program, and you can share this on LinkedIn or put it on your resume, but these are skills-based badges. So it does demonstrate the skills that you've built throughout your program. But also with our mini MBA, you would be able to take 4 of the mini MBA courses that would count towards your full MBA. So if you start with a mini MBA and you decide, oh, I would much rather like to continue with my degree and go for full MBA, 4 of your mini MBA courses will be credited towards your MBA degree. And that means you'll only have 8 courses left in your degree if you choose to start with a mini MBA and move to a full MBA. So the big thing to know is that we don't follow the traditional school model. So I'm prefacing on this again. So where you just reading theory and memorizing for exams. Instead, at Nexford, you'll be working on real projects that mirror what professionals are actually doing in the workplace today. So here's some sample project that you'll be working on, and it's very, very practical. So if you can see on the screen what the learning is going to look like. It's very practical. So in one course, you might be developing a market entry plan for a new region or using AI to help a healthcare company improve their patient care. You could also be working on things like data storytelling or even building out a product roadmap for a startup. The point is every project is practical. It's designed to help you build the skills that you need on the job. So by the time that you graduate, you'll already have a portfolio of work that shows what you can do and not just a degree. I'm also going to show you a bit later how we bring business tech and AI tools into the learning process, but it's all about keeping things relevant in today's world. And I think that's what is also set Nexford apart is we're really future focused. So first I want to speak about our Master of Business Administration. So we do have our AI specialization, fintech and blockchain, e-commerce, international business, cybersecurity, sustainability, and our newly launched specialization, healthcare management. And next with our Master of Science in Digital Transformation. So I would like to touch a little bit more on CompTIA. So this is what you get with your MSDT and MSDA degrees. So CompTIA is the world's most trusted certifying body of IT professionals. They are the largest vendor-neutral credentialing program for technology workers. CompTIA has awarded more than 2.5 million certifications in areas such as cybersecurity, networking, cloud computing, and technical support. So with our MSDT program curriculum, it includes the integrated CompTIA certification preparation courses such as Network Plus, Security Plus, Project Plus, and this becomes accessible after reaching the halfway point of your program without any extra charges. So these courses can also be accessed through both Canvas, which is our learner management platform, and the My NXU platforms. And with the MSDA program on Master of Science in Data Analytics, you'll have the opportunity to earn a CompTIA certification, adding even more value to a learning experience. So this is really great. And I do encourage learners to always take advantage of this because it is there in your program. Do it. It's extra certifications that you get with your program. And then with our MBAE, which is our Master of Business Administration Entrepreneurship, it includes a series of live seminars and collaborative, my apologies, seminars. And each is comprising of 2 live sessions where you will be able to connect with peers, build networks, and also learn from the best. And we do encourage participation in these seminars because as course assessments will require learners to reflect on the sessions that they attended. So each seminar is going to be includes both group and individual projects. Then lastly, I did discuss our mini MBA. It's not on the screen yet, but I will just talk about it again. So the mini MBA can be completed in 6 months. It has 5 courses covering topics like leadership, marketing, finance, and strategy. It's real world learning. So that is about our mini MBA. And I've mentioned that the credits that you can transfer to a full MBA. And our newly launched degree, the MBA in Finance, which I've mentioned earlier. So with your Nexford MBA in Finance, you'll also be able to earn 2 CFI certifications. And that is through through LinkedIn Learning, and that's also through no extra cost to you. The 2 certificates are the CFI Corporate Finance Foundations Professional Certificate and the CFI Financial Analysis and Modeling Professional Certificate. So this program consists of 15 courses. Should you not have a degree in a business field, you will be required to take 1 foundation course. So that's if you take a foundation course and your 14 courses, it will be 15 courses. If you do not have a business or a degree in a business related field, you'll just be required to take 1 foundation course for the MBA in Finance. So it consists of a foundation course, 12 MBA courses, MBAF courses, your core courses, and then 2 live seminars as well. So with our MBAF, you will also have live seminars that you would like to attend or that you would need to attend. Just going to quickly touch on our BBA. I'm almost sure everybody in the webinar today is more of a master's degree learners, but I'm just going to quickly run through our BBA as well. So our bachelor's degree is really designed for aspiring professionals who want a solid foundation in business. So whether you're aiming to move up in your current role or switch careers, or maybe just start your own business. And we see learners from all kinds of fields and backgrounds specifically enrolling for the BBA. So backgrounds such as HR, operations, marketing, finance, or even tech. Some are fresh out of high school, while others are already working and want to level up. So graduates who go on a wide range of roles like a marketing coordinator, HR specialist, project manager, financial analyst, or even a business development manager. And some even launch their own startups right out of school and work in management and consulting. So what sets the BBA apart is how practical it is. You won't just learn theory, you'll apply it to real projects. Like everything I've mentioned before, all the courses that you take is real life projects that you will be working on. It's not just a bunch of studying. We also don't have exams. I actually wanted to mention that before. We don't have exams. We only have proctored exams, which you will take at the beginning, middle, and end of your program. And you will have to do it online, have your camera on, and that's the only exams you will take. There's no exams for each course, or you're not going to sit and study for your exam. And each course is 6 modules and a final project. So that is where most of your marks will come from. And I would like to speak about our admission requirements. So we offer, well, no, wait. Okay, scholarships first. My apologies for that. So we also offer scholarships for our programs. It really depends on which area you currently live in, or what program you choose to study. So it's usually between 5 and 25%, but we do recommend that you just reach out to us to see what scholarship is available that specific month and for your specific program or your region. So we do have different scholarships for different regions, but I will share our contact details with you at the end of the webinar so that you can reach out to us, and our team would be happy to assist. Now I'm just going to get into our admission requirements. So for all programs, we are going to require that you have a government issued identification. So that could either be your passport, driver's license. It should just not be expired. And also a passport quality photo, your official transcript from your previous institution, and an English proficiency test. So the English proficiency, we do normally require that for learners because we are global. We do require that. But if you have studied in English before, I do know countries such as Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa, many learners do study in English already. So if you've studied in English before, you won't, and our admissions team can confirm that you won't be required to submit a English proficiency. So, but I'm pretty sure many countries in Africa do already get their education in English. So that is a plus for African learners, definitely. So I'm just going to go through our degrees. So with our MBA and MSDA, you'll be required to have a business degree, or a degree in a business related field. And if you don't have a degree in a business related field, you're just going to be required to take one foundation course. And then with our MSDT degree, you would be required to have a bachelor's degree from an accredited university, obviously, in a IT business or related field. So should you not have that, you'll also be just required to take a foundation course. And this is really just to set you up for success in your degree program. And then for our undergraduate degrees, our BBA, it's just a high school diploma. And we do have different requirements for different countries, but the biggest thing is pass in both mathematics and English. And we used to have requirements for our single courses. So we currently made enrollment much easier for our single courses, the registration process. So you can now enroll in a single course and start as early as December 1 without paying the application fee. or to submit your documents. So you would not be required to submit your proof of bachelor's degree for graduate level courses or a proof of high school diploma for undergraduate courses. You can just enroll and start your program as soon as possible. This is just the application process. So you will review the admission requirements, submit your application and apply nxu.edu. There's an application fee of $25. Admissions team usually takes about 1 to 2 days to review your application, and then you will receive your enrollment agreement. You will then have to just sign your enrollment agreement and select your start date. And what's really great is you can still enroll in this month and choose a start date up to 3 months from now. So that will also give you a little bit of time to prepare before you start your actual degree. And what's really great is you will already get access from the day that you are enrolled. You already get access to Nexford's learning management system, Canvas. So you'll also get access to that, and you'll be able to start with your orientation course. And you will get access to the extra benefits. I'm going to speak about the extra benefits in the next few slides. I don't want to give anything away too soon, but we will get there. My apologies. So next, I just want to speak about some positive learner outcomes. So every year we do have an alumni survey that we do, and we do research and speak to our previous learners. So this is the outcome, and this is the newest one for 2025. And you can clearly see our graduates are making real career moves. So 34% of our learners are currently from the finance industry. 97% of our alumni are employed or advancing in their careers currently. 73% received a promotion within 18 months of graduation. 82% reported salary increases, with 33% gaining over 50% growth after graduation. 54% of our alumni moved into manager or leadership roles, and that's really showing the program's strong career impact. 98% of our graduates are satisfied with their studies, and 88% remain connected to our Nexford global community. And that's fantastic. We have so many learners or alumni that have studied with Nexford and still support, still engage with us on social media. And that's just fantastic. We love that. So next is the virtual tour. I do apologize if the video is a little bit buggy. We've had issues earlier this week with that, but I'm going to try my best. So once you are enrolled with Nexford, you'll also get access to Canvas. Like I've mentioned before, Canvas Student is our learner management system. And I'm going to play, so right on the dashboard, that's where you'll find your My NXU. So you can think of that as your personal command center. It's where your Nexford journey begins, and it connects you to everything that you need to succeed. So in the program area, you'll see your entire learning path laid out. That's where you can track your progress, see your scores, you can access your courses. And when you tap on any course, you'll get an overview of what you'll learn and the skills that you'll gain. So now the courses are designed to be super relevant to the workplace as well, but also very engaging. So each course is organized into modules that match specific learning outcomes. And inside you'll find videos, downloadable resources, and interactive exercises. And this is all to keep things interesting and hands-on. Like I've mentioned, it's not going to be a ton of reading. It's not, we don't want to bore you. And also when it comes to assignments, that's where you need to get ready for the practical work. So it's not just for grades, they help you build real skills and a strong portfolio that you can show employers. We also do have live lectures. Some of our programs do have live lectures. And just because it's online doesn't mean you're on your own. With the live lectures, you'll be able to connect with your instructors, your classmates, get one-on-one support from faculty, and join discussions through course boards and chats. And it's really, learning here is a shared experience. Just because it's online does not mean you're going to be alone. And from day one, you'll also go through the orientation course, like I've mentioned. And this is what sets you up with everything that you need to get started smoothly. And also, if you need help along the way, you'll have access to our, oh, I need to pause that. If the video is going faster than I'm speaking up, I do apologize. So also, if you need help along the way, our success advisors are available nearly 24/7 for anything from tech support to personalized academic guidance. You can even book one-on-one sessions with our learner success team. So our success advisors are really there to assist you through your program. So whether you're going to need a leave of absence or you need maybe some advice on which specialization, if you specialization you need to take, anything, your success team is there for you specifically. And next is the writing lab. So we also have a writing lab, and it's always available where you can get expert help, strengthen your skills, also learn how to use AI responsibly in research and assignments. And then we also have, next up is going to be Learn. So Learn, you'll also get access to a full online library with more than 60 million databases, articles, and publications, all included in the valuable or available whenever you need them. So this is also in Canvas, and this is available from day one. So if you enroll now and choose to start up to 3 months later, you will already have access to all these resources. So everything is basically just set up to help you learn, grow, and succeed, and it's all in one place. You don't even have to you can, but you don't have to go and look for any outside resource. Everything is there and set up just to make it accessible for you. So this is also what we've introduced a while back. So we do know that connection and engagement are really key to online success. So we've also introduced a powerful tool that we call Harmonize. It's an interactive discussion board platform, and it's designed to bring a global classroom to life. So with Harmonize, we've integrated some of our courses. So learners can go beyond basic text replies. You can share video responses, voice notes, images, or even presentations. And this creates a more dynamic and new human way to connect with your peers and as well as faculty. It also supports both casual and low-stake conversations like introductions, as well as more structured discussions that are tied to assignments. So for example, let's say Harmonize allows for role play scenarios and multimedia-based peer reviews, skills that really mirror real-world communication and collaboration. So for example, you might respond to a business scenario if you were presenting to a client, and you can get feedback from your classmates, and that's also before submitting your final version to your professor. Then we've also introduced Beyond NXU. So this is your career success hub. So our goal isn't just to get you ready for the next job. It's really set up for your whole career. So it's a real return on education that pays off long term. Did I play that? Yes. So the heart of our career support is something that we call Beyond NXU. So think of that as your all-in-one platform for career success, learner and alumni services, and community. So it's where you can find tools, connections, and also support tools that support you to actually move forward in your career. We also have a 24/7 AI career coach. So this is basically your personal career assistant. It's always on, always ready to answer your questions and give direction. We also have an AI-powered resume and interview platform. So this helps you sharpen your most important job hunting tools. We also have hands-on opportunities with virtual job simulations through Forage. I am going to get a little bit more into that in the next slides. And also one-on-one career coaching, expert advising, and even unlimited LinkedIn learning access. And I'm also going to speak to that in the next slide. I'm very excited to talk about that. That's all the extra benefits you also get with Nexford. So now here's really what makes Nexford different is we don't wait until graduation to talk about careers. We bake career readiness right into your learning journey. So this is right from the start. And a big part of our new AI policy. So at Nexford AI isn't just optional, it's a part of how we learn and how you'll work after graduation, because AI is going to be a part of many different industries. So every degree will include AI focused courses, and completing them is a graduation requirement. So, and this is at no extra cost to you. This is now just extra in our courses. So you'll be expected to actually use AI in your coursework. And when you do, you'll just have to disclose on how you've used AI. And you won't just be graded on what you produce, but also how effectively you've used AI to get there. So things like effective AI use and how well you can contextualize and synthesize what AI gives you. Why have we done this? Because when you leave Nexford, we want you to be fluent in the skills that employers are demanding right now. And that is why 90% or 97% of our alumni are really are employed or advancing in their careers. So that's really important. It's really important skills specifically for the future. Okay, the video is quite long, so I'm not going to bore you with the whole video. So this is all the additional benefits that I wanted to talk about. So if you do enroll with Nexford and you start later, you already have access to all of this. So as a Nexford learner, you'll also get unlimited access to over 16,000 expert-led courses and videos covering a wide range of topics. Each completed course provides a certificate that you can showcase on your LinkedIn profile or add to your CV or resume. And this is a great way to stand out to employers. As you can see, you do get certificates as well. So LinkedIn Learning is typically a paid-for service or feature, but with Nexford, it's all included in your program at no extra tuition cost. So for example, let's say you're studying data analytics at Nexford, but you also like or have an interest in marketing. You can take an additional LinkedIn Learning course to broaden your skill set and boost your resume. This is definitely something that you can also add to your resume. So if you enroll early, you'll have early access to LinkedIn Learning and all of the other career services. So you'll have access to our AI career assistant, to everything that we've discussed about, and the orientation course. So that you will have access to that to keep you busy until you start your program. And this will also be available for the duration of your program. So if you take 12 months to complete your master's degree, this will be available for 12 months, or whether you take 18 months, it will be available for 18 months. There's our career services and development. So our career services also provide expert advising, online courses, and live sessions to help you land the job you really want. And this also helps you to accelerate in your professional career growth. We've also partnered with IBM Africa to make the Digital Nation Africa, or the DNA program, available to all of our African learners. So if you're in Africa, you'll also get additional access to IBM Digital Nation Africa. And this is where you can expand your skills in emerging technologies, such as our iCloud or cloud artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, blockchain, and so much more. So IBM Digital Nation Africa is a bit more tech-based, but definitely something I would make use of if I had the opportunity. So we do encourage learners, if you're in Africa and you do get access to IBM Digital Nation Africa, please make use of it and get those extra certifications as well. And forage. So this is a question we do get a lot, is internships. So this is, it's basically not specifically an internship, but let me explain what forage is. So you can also get a head start on your career with forage, and it's real job simulations. And this is included in your NXU program. So these immersive experiences let you practice real world skills, but at real companies. So it's companies such as JP Morgan, PepsiCo, as you can see on the screen, Discover, Bloomberg. So you will be able to apply and complete the specific roles for that specific position. And this also helps you to build the confidence, or help you build your confidence and give you a competitive edge in the job market. So you'll also receive a certificate of completion upon doing these job simulations. So this is real work that you are doing for a company. It's not a paid service, but it is real work experience. So let's say you are fresh out of high school, have no work experience, this will be amazing for you. Or if you are, let's say, looking to change careers, or maybe change positions within your current company, this is a great way to build up experience that you don't have yet. So it doesn't matter if you're already working, and you can always go on here and build experience in a specific field that will just give you an extra edge. AI used in the classroom. So this is what I'm really excited to talk about. I've got about 3 slides where I'm going to speak about AI, and then we're almost done with the webinar. So Nexford AI isn't treated as an optional enhancement. It's a core thread that runs through the learner journey. So it's embedded across every program, and this is to ensure practical real-world application. So it's really mandatory. It's not It's mandatory. So every learner is expected to use AI strategically in coursework, but also disclose how they've used it, and complete a designated AI course, as I've mentioned before, as a graduation requirement. So these courses come at no extra cost. Our grading model now not only looks at the quality of your work, but also how effectively you can use AI and apply critical thinking. So in short, we're making sure that every graduate leaves Nexford University fluent in the skills that today's employers actually expect, not just want, but expect. So whether you're studying marketing, HR, finance, tech, or AI, is going to be literally part from the conversation right from the start. So as shown in the video, our AI and marketing module, for instance, introduced learners to the transformative role of AI in understanding customer behavior. So this activity encourages learners to reflect on the impact of AI within their own industries and apply insights to enhance marketing effectiveness. So this is for this course specifically. So they're prompted to consider how AI can be leveraged to better understand customer behavior, optimize marketing campaigns through predictive analytics, and improve customer engagement satisfaction. Also, by engaging with this exercise, learners are equipped with practical strategies that they can apply in real-world scenarios, also demonstrating foresight and innovative thinking in different professional environments. So for example, this the activity on the screen is on e-commerce chatbots that help you apply AI and ML concepts to real business challenges. So acting as an AI consultant, you'll create chatbot strategies for customer support, order tracking, or even product recommendations. You'll design user scenarios, develop integration plans, or perhaps elevate how these solutions impact the customer experience and business goals. It also mirrors professional problem solving, where you can analyze bottlenecks, propose AI solutions, and present impactful implementation plans. And this is also ensuring you're not just job ready, but innovation ready as well. And lastly, critical thinking and AI, ethical AI application. So Nexford fosters critical thinking by challenging learners to evaluate and strategically apply AI. So in Module 5 of our professional communications course, learners are asked to use an AI tool of their choice to rewrite a pitch that they originally created themselves. I love this. They then compare both versions. So basically, their version and the AI that rewrote the version, and also analyzing the wording, the tone, emotional impact, and the accuracy. So the goal is not just to use AI, but to think critically about its strengths and limitations in real world communication. So this is also encouraging thoughtful and responsible use of AI. And each assignment also includes a grading rubric detailing what is needed to achieve the highest mark. So with our analysis and critical thinking as a key criterion here, the rubric emphasizes on the importance of a reflective approach on using AI. It would definitely be different depending on what program you're studying, but AI is going to be a part of your program, whether you are studying a master's degree in digital transformation or data analytics, or even an MBA or a BBA. AI is going to be a part of it right from the beginning. For this, I'm just going to switch my camera off because this is a video and I've had some internet problems. So I'm just going to play the short video and then we're going to go on to the Q&A. Sorry, I first have to explain what the video is about. My apologies. So this is a very powerful example of one of our learners' submission from our intercultural course. So this assignment was basically designed to encourage a deep reflection on personal cultural identity. So it's a fundamental step in building intercultural competence. So learners were asked to reflect on their cultural backgrounds, experiences, and how these influence their communication styles, values, and perspectives. So what's particularly exciting about how this learner thought about or thoughtfully used AI as a tool to enhance their storytelling while really maintaining a very deep, personal, and authentic voice. So it's really a wonderful example of how AI can support but not replace meaningful self-expression. And this is really things we're going to touch up on in your assignments at Nexford. So without any further ado, I'm going to play this for you. Let me just switch off my.
Thank you for listening in a blended world. My name is Cindy Kibet and I'm 23 years old. I live in Kenya and I'm currently taking the class Intercultural Communication. Today, I want to share a glimpse into my cultural identity, shaped by my Kenyan roots and my experiences living within a mix of Kenyan and Western influences. I'll take you into my family traditions, my connection to language, and a personal experience that ties it all together. Along the way, I'll explore how William James's quote, "Whenever two people meet, there are really six people present," resonates with the layers of identity and perception we all navigate. Let's begin. In my family, traditions are everything. One of the most important is our rule about celebrating birthdays. It's non-negotiable. Birthdays are first celebrated with immediate family, mom, dad, and siblings. Only after that can we include extended family, friends, or partners. This tradition strengthens our core bond, reminding us of the importance of those closest to us. Another tradition we hold dear is a monthly family outing. At the end or beginning of each month, we choose an activity together, going out for lunch or dinner, attending an event, or enjoying entertainment. These outings have given us priceless memories and strengthened our connection as a family. I was born and raised in Kenya.
I will pause it there. So next up, we're going to go to our Q&A section. But before we do that, I will leave our contact details in the chat as well. But if you would like to grab maybe take a screenshot of the links or the screen before I stop sharing, I'll give it one more minute and then I'm going to stop sharing. But don't worry, I will share it with you guys in the chat as well. So I'll just stop sharing. Let's see if there are any questions. I hope there weren't any trouble with the video. If there are any questions, please let me know. In the meantime, I'm quickly just going to share our email. Nexford.edu. So if you have any questions about our programs or scholarships or graduations, please feel free to send us an email at help@nexford.edu. Our team would be happy to assist you. If there's any questions, I would be happy to answer them. We still have a few minutes, so don't be shy. You can either type them in the Q&A section. I can answer them live, or you can leave it in the comments or the chat section. I'll be happy to assist. Welcome, Maria. Sorry, I could only see your name now. Only see your name now. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. If you missed anything, we will make a recording available of this webinar. But if there aren't any other questions, I will be just staying for one new message. Let's see. Yes, if you do start a program, preferably change your program before you start your program. So if you enroll now and you decide you want to change the program, you will be able to change it before you enroll. But the thing is, not all programs have the exact same courses. So if you're going to try and do it in the middle of your program and it's not the same courses, you are going to be required to take the new courses within your chosen program. Maria, what program are you interested in, if I may ask? The MBA. Okay, fantastic. All right. So for instance, let's say you want to, I do know there's some of the same courses within the degree programs. So those might be credited if it's the same course within the other degree. But if it's not the same courses, we won't be able to credit courses that you've already done because it is a different degree. So let's say you do an MBA with just a normal MBA with one of our 7 specializations, and you are looking to move over to, let's say, an MBAE, that is going to be a little bit difficult because our MBA with our 7 specializations is a different program than our MBAE or MBAF. So that is going to be a little bit different. To finance, for instance, the courses are different. So there might be a few courses. I don't have the courses right in front of me to give you an exact answer, but if it's the same course within the degree, that could be credited. But if it's not the same course, we won't be able to, you would have to take all the other courses that is in the, let's say, for instance, MBA in finance. So I'm going to give an example. Let's say we'll use intercultural communications as an example. Let's say in your MBA, you've got an intercultural communications course, and in your MBAF, you've got an intercultural communications course. That could be credited, but you would need to take all the other courses. So I wouldn't advise changing your program in the middle of your program. I think, but I'm pretty sure we do have an amazing team. If you're still unsure about your career or what you would like to do in the future, I would recommend to reach out to our team. They're all very well equipped to assist you with career guidance even before you start your program. So I would advise to speak to one of our application specialists. They are very well equipped with the knowledge to assist you if you're unsure about a specific program or a specialization. Now, I would also like to mention, if you are taking an MBA with one of our 7 available specializations, and you initially enroll for an MBA in sustainability, but you would like to change it to MBA in AI, that is possible. So that is really possible. So that you will be able to easily do, because the MBA does have the same core courses. It's just the specializations that are different. So you would be able to change mid-program to, let's say, from sustainability to AI, or from healthcare management to sustainability. So that you would be able to do. Okay, if we don't have any more questions, I just want to say thank you so much for joining us tonight. I do know there was a little mix up with the specific date to the webinar, so I'm really excited to have you two here tonight. It was really nice to speak to you, and please feel free to reach out to us anytime. Like I said, if you're still unsure, our team is well equipped to help you with career guidance, or guidance towards your study, not career guidance, but what program would be best for you to achieve your career goals. So this is what we do, and we're really excited to have you part of Nexford's global network. So if you have any questions that I didn't get to answer tonight, or if you think of something later, please feel free to just send us an email. Our team would be happy to assist. And thanks again. And if you missed anything, like I've mentioned before, we will make a recording of this webinar available tomorrow. So I hope you have an amazing evening or morning or afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I would just like to say thank you again so much for joining us today, and we're looking forward to hearing from you. Thank you.